Finally, one of Shannon Sharpe, one of his peers calls him out and put him in his place. Can y'all believe it? Somebody finally stepped up to the plate and is sick of this ridiculousness with Shannon Sharpe and calls him out. Put him in the place. Y'all won't believe who it is.
It wasn't you?
Hey, I'm kind of saturated out here. I call him out too many times. You know, it's like, oh man, here goes Asante again. But I don't have no relationship with Shannon Sharpe. Me and him never played on the same team, never worked together or anything like that. So when you know him, when you know a person, and when you know the person is telling the truth, it hits a little different.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray Lewis, yeah, the Mr. Ray Lewis, Shannon Sharpe's teammate and the leader of the Baltimore Ravens, tells Shannon Sharpe he cannot believe how foolish this man is acting because Ray Lewis never seen this side of Shannon Sharpe, y'all. Ray Lewis never seen this side of Shannon Sharpe. I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen this side of Sharpe because I tried to tell y'all about this man. I tried to tell y'all, I tried to warn y'all how fake and phony he is, you know, trying to be someone he is not. I can see right through Shannon Sharpe. I can see right through Shannon Sharpe. And I'm telling you, he became a different person after gaining success in the media space. That's when Shannon Sharpe changed, and I don't even know him. I could see it from a mile away. I'm sure Shannon was embarrassed to hear his ex-teammate call him out, someone he respects a lot, tell him about himself. I know this has Shannon Sharpe in his feelings, and he is looking crazy. Check it out.
Sharpe, did you think he was one day going to be a good TV guy personality?
Yeah.
And would he say he's going to do it?
Yes, he had already started prepping.
How much before he retired did he tell him?
Been started.
Oh, so he's known he's going to be doing that.
Yeah.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A., all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon will say or do any of this.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink, ever. Yeah, and then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom. Everybody wants the follower. Everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to make money. That's a tightrope into what you call influence and popularity. Right? The devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence that when people see you, they see an image of him. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you would switch out like that? And I think men, given these new platforms, we've overrode what the platform is actually for. Platform is supposed to help somebody find a new direction. We don't help. Everybody just gets on. Everybody's talking.
Yeah, a lot to say about his former teammate, man. What do you think about that, Dries, man? If you don't know, there's a lot of history with Shannon Sharpe and Ray Lewis. If you don't know about Ray Lewis, man, he felt like we felt I took it personal, man. I made a whole video about the whole Black Lives Matter thing was going on and so on and so forth. And I think he didn't want to take a knee with us and stand with us or something like that. And it had me furious. And then Shannon Sharpe went on Undisputed, one of those shows, and blasted Ray Lewis. And it's been on and popping ever since then. It's been on and popping. And but I feel like Ray Lewis' message is real. I feel like what he's saying about Shannon Sharpe is absolutely real. At some point in your life, you have to decide who you are and what you're going to represent, right? And I think Shannon Sharpe gets a little beside himself talking about things and trying to entertain. It's one thing to be an entertainer. It's another thing to be a silly rabbit. And I think Shannon Sharpe right now, a lot of the times is making itself look like a silly rabbit, talking about issues and things like that. They're acting like a big kid, basically, right? And yeah, the one of the worst statements or phrases that Shannon Sharpe made on his podcast or the show, The Nightcap, was I date my wage and not my age. Man, that was one of the worst ignorant phrases that this man had made, man. It's like, you really beside yourself, man. It's getting crazy out here. And I'm sure he probably never been married before. I don't think he ever been married before. That says a lot at that age, you know?
And then
you got to try it out one time, shit, right?
So you got to try it out one time.
You know what I mean? But myself and y'all and everybody else probably wonder why you never seen Ray Lewis on Nightcap or Club Shay Shay. Nah, you understand why. It is clear. It is clear as day.
Ray Lewis don't even recognize him.
Yeah,
Ray Lewis don't know
Ray Lewis to be on one of his shows and was politely denied. And he was politely denied, you know what I mean? Man, I seen Shannon Sharpe, Shannon Sharpe, Superior Complex from a mile away, man. And I don't even know this man. You know, it's sad to see folks like Shannon Sharpe go out like he is and change to be somebody that you're not. I hate to see it. At the end of the day, Shannon Sharpe is a horrible guy in my eyes, you know. And finally, someone, hopefully he respects, tells him exactly what he needed to hear. Because you know, when you that fame and notoriety can get to people's head. And it's weird because you played in football, you in the NFL for so many years and experienced that fame and notoriety, and that wasn't enough. You know, it's like a drug. It becomes addictive, you know? And the main thing the thing that we're not talking about, that is the main thing, the underlying thing surrounding all these issues, is greed. And greed always takes over. Greed will always be the ruler of all evil and foolishness. You know, people will always do a lot of stupid things for money. That will never change. And we all can see Shannon Sharpe is consumed in greed right now. And you know, I'm just gonna say karma. We life has its ways of working. You know, I'm just gonna say that. You know,
I had one interaction with Shannon Sharpe. So I was at the like 2 years ago, I was at the Super Bowl with Charles Woodson with the Woodson whiskey. And next door, at the feed, it was called Feed America. So it was right next. So they had two booths right next to each other. They had the what is it called? Or the Club Shay Shay, the liquor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was right next to the Woodson whiskey. And we had like a whole little area together. And they're like, I'm with Charles Woodson. So we out there having a whole conversation and all that stuff. I'm like trying to introduce myself to Shannon Sharpe. And he just like was still on his phone, not talking back and nothing like that. I'm like, damn, man, I can't even just
look at you like, leave me alone. Yeah, man, you can see guys like him from a mile away, man, how they act and who they think they are and things like that, man. Fool.
The La Portier, the La Portier was right next to Charles Woodson. I was there with Charles Woodson, helping represent his brand and all that stuff. And it was just like,
right.
I don't know you, so I'm not like introducing myself to you. I'm just trying to be like, you know, man. I wasn't trying to be like a fan or nothing like that. Just like, what's up, man? I'm Drees. And then just like looked at my phone and just walked, like turned his head. I'm like, damn, man, like we ain't been in the same section for 2 hours together. Like I'm here for a reason. I'm just not some random person trying to walk up to you, asking you for your name or your number or nothing like that, you know. But
dudes, man, people be, I don't know who they be thinking they are sometimes, you know. But Ray Lewis, man, he's just upset with old Shannon Sharpe's message, man, that he promotes on that show, man. And he think that he's promoting ignorance. He's not helping, motivating, teaching, doing anything to help uplift the world. And you know, Ray Lewis, how he feels about motivating and teaching and things like that, man. Ray Lewis been through a lot, if y'all don't know. He has a background, he has a history like we all do, you know. But I think it's time for Ocho Cinco, man. He has to start thinking about his jobs, his multiple jobs he have, man. And, I'm gonna leave him alone, man. I'm gonna leave him alone, man. But yeah, man, you just gotta entertain, encourage, motivate. You know, when you're somebody, man, when you're somebody of stature and status, man, you gotta represent that like it's, like it's your family member. Because I feel like guiding people wrong or guiding people wrong, leading people wrong, motivating people to do wrong is one of the evilest things in God's eyes. If you had the power to lead the world and you led the world down the wrong path, man, I think God will have his way with you. That's just me and me personally. I'm very fearful of that, being that I'm a leader and things like that, man. So I don't take it for granted at all,